Everybody, Stacking Surfer here. It is bright. I don't know if you guys can be able to see the beach very well. I don't know if I can get that to correct a bit. But anyway, welcome to the chat tonight. I want to get started by just talking a little bit about what's going on with silver. And I'll just kind of shoot the breeze here as people load up, since it's a spur-of-the-moment thing. For those of you that might live in California here, one of the best places to come down and go walk on the beach, get a little exercise, are these beach trails. So you'll see one right here behind me. We've got this nice beach trail that goes along the way here, right there. And anyway, I'm at T Street in San Clemente right now. If you guys are down this way, come say hi. You can see the pier of San Clemente here, right here. That's the pier. And the sun is setting, so in a few minutes here, as that sets right over here, you'll be able to see this a lot better behind me. But this is a great place. They've got little food here. Great place to come surfing. Right now, the waves are dead. We had a great set that came in, several days, a really good swell that came in a few days ago. And we were having 5-foot waves here in San Clemente, which was great. So anyway, hit that thumbs up if you guys haven't. Just double tap the screen and it'll do a thumbs up. That'll let more people know we're chatting. But if you saw the thumbnail, I wanted to talk here today about silver price. I'm hearing a lot of people talking about $40 silver. There is nothing right now that's stopping silver from going higher from a chart perspective. We don't have any ceilings above us, okay? So silver could go up to $100, all right, guys? I'm not saying it's gonna do it right now, but I'm saying it could, all right? So one of the big things that I'm considering right now, I'm looking at it, is we've got silver at a hold right now on price, $33.78. You can still buy silver today, you can buy it tomorrow. And then at 3 o'clock Pacific, 6 o'clock Eastern, the price is gonna start going live again. So we may start seeing the price jump. We might see the price kind of steady off, or we might see the plunge protection team from JP Morgan Chase come out and start shorting the crap out of silver again and trying to push the price down. But what I'm telling you guys right now that I'm seeing in the market is I'm seeing such a huge demand for silver, and this isn't just from people like us that are watching this. This is from industrial use. We're seeing it from the bricks, okay? Next week, we've got a lot of brick announcements. I've got my live stream with Andy at 1 o'clock Eastern, 1 o'clock Pacific, 4 o'clock Eastern on Tuesday. We're gonna be talking about the bricks. Between Tuesday and Thursday next week, they could make an announcement that they are gonna back their currency, not only with this new unit, which could be a denomination, guys. It may not actually be a currency. The currency may have another name. But there is a picture now of a debit card that's out there that says BRICS currency on it, and it has unit on it. So I don't know, maybe it is. But they could be backing that with 40% gold and then 60% the other currencies of the countries that are part of BRICS. If that happens, hold on to your horses, because we're gonna see silver and gold go up drastically. And unfortunately, everything else priced in dollars is gonna go down in value, or it may stay the same, but we'll see inflation hit up. So our currency could be debased quite a bit if something like that happens. On the other hand, it could take weeks or months for it to happen. This stuff is really hard to foresee. None of us have crystal balls. But what I can tell you is I wanted to talk about, are we gonna see $40 silver? Okay, we can talk about a little bit more in the short term here. There is no ceiling right now. So we could easily see $40 silver in the next week or two. It is totally possible. It is also possible that we see them come out and short the banks, specifically silver, and get it back down to like 30. I have a really hard time seeing it go below 30 right now. I don't even know if we could get it to go much below 32 at the moment. There's just a ton of demand there. But let me look in the chat here. I want to call out everybody that's in here so far. So thank you guys for jumping on. This is total short notice. So we've got Chew in here. We've got JMac 115A. It's an interesting name there. Born Hunting, welcome. If you guys haven't seen the video that just dropped, actually, I haven't dropped your video yet. So that is probably going to go out Monday, Born Hunting. I had an opportunity to go with him down to Oceanside Pier, which is down this direction, and we went metal detecting, which was kind of fun. So you guys look for that video. That'll be released on Monday. I'll probably put that out somewhere around 9 or 10 Pacific in the morning. Amy, welcome to see you. Salty Silver, how are you? Wisconsin, you guys got a lot of cool stuff up there, but it's getting kind of late for you guys. Frank Mons, hey, how are you doing? Chad, I don't know how to say that last name because I don't think that's your real last name, Chad. It's really, really long though, but I do love it. And then we've got Amy in here as well. And we've got Michael, welcome. Let's see who else we've got in here. Our hero, X0. And then we've got G-Man Evo, Patrick Dilva. I'm horrible with names, so please forgive me. Rick Bruce Roche. And we got Janet Yellen's Liquidity. Ooh, that's interesting. So, and JB in here too. So welcome, guys. Couple things right now. I am just shy. I think I'm at about 79 subscribers until we hit 10,000. When I hit that 10,000 mark, we will be doing a epic party, better than anybody else's party so far. No matter how many subscribers they have and whatever kind of party they're trying to throw. We're going to blow away Yankees party. We're going to blow away Silver Dragons party. We're going to have an epic party here at the beach or potentially at an art gallery. I've got to try to figure that out. But I'm looking to do an epic party with a ton of silver and gold giveaways. And we're just going to celebrate and give back to the community for all the help you guys have given. So look for that probably second to third week in November, potentially maybe even into December if we need more time for planning it. But if you guys are local, we are going to be doing an after party that's going to be really awesome. So we'll probably be streaming it for hours. I'm going to have a lot of guest speakers come on, or I should say guest stackers come on too. So I just need your guys' help hitting that so that I can then say we're there and I can start planning it. I can start calling everybody and getting it set up. So if you guys aren't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe and the bell icon and then the thumbs up. To get a thumbs up when I'm in this format, you just double tap the screen and it'll pop it up. So hey Craig, thank you. Anyway, okay, so I'm at the beach here, and you saw the thumbnail I did with coins everywhere and then the lemonade. So honestly, I think that's where we're at here. If you don't have any silver yet, I can't give you financial advice. I can't tell you to go buy it. But if you're thinking about buying it and you've been on the fence, stop. You need to be decisive and start making the move. Either decide you're going to do it or not. Get off the fence. I don't think we're going to see $17 silver again unless we have very special circumstances where the Fed raises rates drastically to stop inflation. It could happen. I know you guys don't think in those terms most of the time, but if we have a situation where we end up having the government print a ton of money, or we have something else like a virus come out, or we have banks collapsing, massive bank runs, or a massive cyber attack, or even the BRICS nations coming out and backing their currency with gold, we could potentially see a massive amount of inflation kick in. And if we see something like that happen, they may go ahead and try to raise interest rates to contain it and to try to keep the economy from completely collapsing. In circumstances like that, we could see silver take a big hit. We could see gold take a big hit, okay? If the rates go up drastically. However, what we're seeing right now is the dollar has gained strength and silver and gold have gone up. So silver and gold may not care. So for that reason, I would give it a 90% probability that gold and silver are going up, and maybe only a 10% probability that it's going down. That's at least the way I'm looking at it today. I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know everything, and I'm still in the process of trying to understand how to read charts more and all that stuff. What I will tell you is that I'm stacking, I'm holding, and I'm looking to acquire more. I'm in the market to find more dimes, silver dimes. I want to get as many of those as I can. And some kids hanging out here. And I'm also looking for more silver eagles. I know a lot of people want to buy the cheapest silver they can. I think that's a good idea too, if you can get rounds at a good price. Kind of my rule of thumb is if I can buy silver eagles within $4 of a silver buffalo, I'm buying eagles all day long. Okay, and I do that because I think there's going to be beneficial tax ramifications to it. I also think they're a lot more recognizable than buffaloes, and buffaloes, at least 70% of the time, are ugly coins to me. I just don't like them. Now, every once in a while, you can find a company that's made some really nice looking buffaloes, but I look for other kinds of rounds usually if I'm going for rounds. In general, though, I'm buying eagles if I can find them at the right price. Now, I've got relationships I've built from this channel, so oftentimes I can buy them $2 or $3 lower than what you guys are going to find on like SD Bullion, for example. Another person that you guys can definitely check out is Miles Franklin, Andy Sheckman, info@milesfranklin.com. Just let him know Stacking Surfer sent you, and he'll hook you up with some great prices. He hooked up, my dad with some great prices, and I'm in the process of working with him on a few other things too. So I'll be reaching out to him this week on grabbing some more silver. I know they were almost out of dimes though, so I might be out of luck on dimes. They may be gone. So we'll see what happens. 10 ounces, 100 is too big. So yeah, let me kind of throw out what I've done, guys, recently in my stacking, because I think this would be helpful for you too. Number one, more recently, I've been buying a few things on Whatnot. I am looking to start on Whatnot to do some auctions for fun. They've been chasing me, and I think we'll give it a try. When we're doing that, I'll let you know. It'll probably be the end of the first week of November. We'll have some killer deals on that too, by the way. But I have been picking up some good deals on some coins there. You can find good deals there. Just be careful of the sales tax if you're in California. I have all my crap sent to my dad in Utah to avoid it. There's my wife. Hey, honey. She's always hiding from the camera, though. I don't know. One of these days, I'll get her on here. So what I've been doing most recently, though, is Costco. Okay, Costco's got some great deals. So I'll kind of play games with OC Stacker, if you guys know him, and we'll go back and forth. And one of the things we'll do is we'll wait until the price jumps on silver and gold, and then we'll be one of the first people over at the store when it opens, and we'll buy it. I've been able to buy Royal Canadian Mint bars, 10-ounce bars, which are great bars. They're in high demand. You can usually sell them back for more than regular bars, and they usually have a pretty good premium on them. But the last ones I bought, I was buying at $310, and I was using my Costco credit card. And because I've got a executive membership and the Costco City credit card, I was able to get 4% back, or I should say I will get 4% back in February. So as long as the dollar doesn't get debased big time, it is an additional savings. And so what I've been doing is I time my purchases right at Costco. I am actually buying stuff on gold. I'm buying about $100 below spot, and on silver, I got to buy about $2,000 to not pay the sales tax. I'm saving about $600 to $800 on silver. I'm saving about $60 to $80 on those purchases too, and so we're going below spot per bar, which is great. So and it's not 60 80 per bar. I'm just thinking overall total, but it's been great. And the last couple times I've gone, I've had to correct Costco on how to do this thing. So one of them we went to, I got I think we ended up getting a gold coin or 2 gold bars and 2 silver bars, and they wanted to charge me sales tax for the silver bars. It took me over an hour with them getting on with corporate. OC was there, he can tell you about it, and we had to correct this store on we don't pay sales tax in California if the total order of the metals is over $2,000. Took an hour to do that. I just kind of wanted to give the bars back and leave, and he's like, we're going to do the principal thing. You're all about educating people, so let's do this. Hour later, we get it figured out. But it's been great. Costco's been a great place. Now, I wonder if someday Costco's going to actually start taking gold or silver for payment. That would be really interesting to see if they go and do that. But they are seeding their customers with upwards of $200 million of gold per month. That's insane. And it's not just stackers that are buying it. It's first-time stackers. The last time I bought silver, we cleared it out. We cleaned the whole place out. I bought 7 bars, 10-ounce bars, and then we had another person, 2 ladies behind me, that picked up the rest of the bars. And they were asking me questions, and they were telling each other, hey, we're going to get this, we're doing this. I'm hearing all about the silver stuff. So there's a huge hype, guys, that are going on. More and more people are waking up to it. The fact that Costco's selling that much tells me that this is not like a few years ago when people were thinking about silver and they were trying to plan a silver squeeze. You guys know what I'm talking about. I don't think that's what this is. I think the banks will continue to short until they realize they can't do it any longer. And at that point, they're either going to take a massive loss or they're going to have to turn in their silver. And so wait for that. Look and see what the banks are doing. If the banks are having more problems with their real estate and their mortgage-backed securities of commercial real estate, we could see massive drops. We could see massive problems with these banks in liquidity, where they basically cannot continue to short. Okay, so there's a lot of things to watch that we could have here. All right, I want to see what you guys say. got some too. So let's take a look at that. Hit that close to hitting the 10,000 mark, and we're going to be doing a massive party for that. You guys love it. I'm going to have to hide my wife because she's going to freak out about the amount of stuff I'm planning on giving away. All right, we've got Amy Harrell says, I have some rounds coming in a few days, so I try to be consistent about stacking regularly. I do too. I think it's great. Because I want to learn a little bit more about Whatnot, I got a little carried away. Just be careful on that, guys, when you're at Whatnot. If you're buying anything, know how much it's, okay? Pull up another screen when you're looking at like eBay. Gonna give you a hint there. Make sure you're not overpaying for stuff. But I bought a bunch of Geiger bars last night. Probably, I would say about 5%, maybe 10% below retail. I can probably buy them cheaper from a couple distributors, but I was having fun trying to check out the process. I want to see if they make it to my dad's house and whether I get charged sales tax using a California a credit card, but a Utah address. So I was playing around with that last night, but keep buying. In my opinion, I'm not going to stop it. So Frank's he's saving silver to trade for a stacking surfer hat. Okay, guys, this is a one and only though. This one is completely embroidered. This little sucker was expensive. I think it cost me like $70 to embroider one of these. The other hats we have, I think, are much better priced. I think they're like $20, maybe $30. Oh my gosh, I'm like getting attacked by bugs here. Our time's out. Stacking. Call my buddy in Costa Mesa. Send me a email, stackingsurfer@gmail.com. Happy to connect with local people. Let's see here. So let's see. Rick says, even online, most places seem to be out of dimes unless you're willing to buy $50 face value. Yeah, I could see that. So the one recommendation I will give, if you have the ability to do it or go in with other people, if you can get to the $100 face value on junk silver, you can usually save some money with it. If you can get that much saved up, I would look at doing that. Otherwise, it's going to be a little bit more costly. But that's my favorite silver right now is constitutional silver. If you can get it at the right price, anything over $25 per face value, I think is too expensive still right now. I'd be a little hesitant on that. I think you can find people in Craigslist and on Facebook Marketplace that are selling for less than that. If you call up some of the online dealers, you may be able to find something that's a little bit less. You may want to wait a couple days and see if we have a little bit of a correction too. I sold all my 10-ounce bars. Sorry, I sold all my 100-ounce bars. I had some really nice Johnson Matthey bars from the 70s, and I got rid of those for one reason. If silver really breaks out and gets into the hundreds of dollars or even into the thousands of dollars, which if you're listening to this and you say there's no way, surfer, stop trying to pump it. I'm not pumping it. It's all numbers, right? If we were to get to a 1-to-10 ratio or 1-to-20 ratio with gold for silver, you're going to be in the hundreds of dollars. I don't have the math in front of me, but that's going to be, let's see, if you're going to be like $270 or something like that. If we get, oh, wait a second, train. It's loud. All right, great train, by the way. You can pick it up in a couple of the beach cities here and take it all the way to the Angels. I don't know if it's called anything else at the Angels Stadium, I forget, but you can go watch the Angels game doing that, which is pretty cool. Anyway, a 100-ounce bar is a big bar to sell. If we get to the point where we end up having gold get revalued, it could be anywhere in the term from $41,000 up to $115,000 an ounce. And then it pulls silver with it, and then we start to see the ratios really shrink on silver. You can end up with a 100-ounce bar that is going to be very, very hard for you to move. And it'll have massive tax ramifications. For that reason, I'm out. I'm out of 100-ounce bars. Now, if you need a cool-looking doorstop or you just want to have one for fun, go ahead and get them. They're usually going to be some of the cheapest silver you're going to get per ounce. Just know you may have to cut it up and melt it down the road. That's the main reason I'm not doing those anymore. I do have a lot of 10-ounce bars, and I'll probably be switching those towards, rounds down the road or coins. If I get enough of them, I may try to get a monster box out of it. Okay, let's see here. Salutes and respect to Surfer and the Clan. Hey, thank you, Long Beach Joe, Jets. We've got, let's see, Amy's got a lot of 1 ounce. Yeah, Gabe, 5 ounce and 10 ounce. Yeah, those are good too. Let's see what else we got from you guys here. This is the institutions loading up on gold as tier 1 asset. Yes. So I can't give you empirical proof to this, but let's just theoretically think for a moment here. If you are a country or if you're a central bank and you want to, you know, everything's falling apart and you know that there's just crazy people running countries right now into the ground. I don't want to get political, but at least my experience, the last 3.5 years, almost 4 years now, I'm in way worse shape than I was 4 years before that. And I'm looking at things, and my Chipotle bowls have gone from $3 up to about $14. Sorry, $6 to $14. And the gas is still really high at $5 a gallon here in California. And my electricity has gone from about $110 a month up to $550 a month. So it is not better. All this inflation's come in. Can I blame one person for it? No. But our governments are not being run very well, in my opinion. And so if I'm one of these central banks and I fought hard to get gold to be the new tier 1 asset, and I realize that fiat is going to fall apart and it always goes to zero. It always has, and it always will. I probably would start buying up a lot of gold. And if I had the ability to get companies and other smaller banks to short the silver and gold so that they could keep the market down and allow me to buy the physical, I'd probably do that too. And I think that's what's happening. I think that's exactly what we've got going on here. And I think we're going to see more and more shenanigans going on until they fall apart. Party at Surfer's house, Steve? My house isn't big enough for a big party, but if I end up moving and we're leaving, maybe we'll do that. So we're debating. We love, where we live is a bubble in California. It is awesome. San Clemente's awesome. If I end up moving and leaving, I plan on coming back and buying a place, or at least Airbnb-ing it here for several months out of the year. There's great surf here. There's great shopping here. There's great restaurants. You have high taxes. It's part of California, but it's pretty darn safe here, and it's in a lot of ways more conservative than most of the places people live in around the country. You know, we've got, this is where Nixon's home, his house is down there. If you want to buy it, $60 million. So I think it's up for sale again. Anyway, you know, for me, I don't know, maybe a party here, but I'm thinking, I'm hoping to get in touch with Drew Brophy this next week and see if we can maybe do something at his gallery, or we may do a big party down here and see if we can reserve, you know, some of these cabana things, whatever you call them. I also have a bunch of 10-ounce stackable Scottsdale bars. I think those are really awesome. I've got some of the 20-ounce Kit Kats are pretty cool. Okay, guys, flowing hair. Let's talk about that. Thomas said that. I'm way behind in the chat, so I apologize for that. Hopefully you guys are still on here. To Monday night, I will be doing a live stream with Polybuck, with Silver Heist, and with Silver Husky. And each of us will be opening up a flowing hair silver coin. And I think Polybuck kind of rigged the system a little bit, and he got 3 of them. So I think he used a bunch of different addresses. I wasn't smart enough to think about that before they sold out. But we're going to be opening them up, and we're doing this really cool kind of lottery thing where if any of us get the privy, we're going to sell that, and we're going to split the proceeds from that. Otherwise, we'll just hold on to the coins we have. $109 at launch, plus shipping costs. They're already asking and selling for over $200 without the privy on eBay, and the ones with the privy are already going for $4,000, or at least they're asking $4,000. I haven't been able to check it. That's insane. The gold one comes out on, I want to say, the 12th of November. That's the one to get if you guys really want one of those things. I'm going to be looking at that too. Maybe we'll do a similar type party there, but maybe not everybody wants to put that much into metals. But I think it's a great looking coin. Now, I'd get one. It's one for the collection. It's just like I got the reverse proof and the proofs of the Morgan and Peace dollars. It just goes in my deep stack. It's just fun to have. I did buy some of the BUs to try to resell, and I lost about 15 bucks per coin buying from the mint. Doing that again. So for me now, I don't buy them to sell them directly from the mint. I buy them to hold on to. Let's see. So Sarge says, when silver starts making $5 a day moves, hang on, we will see FOMO hit soon after that. When silver's making $5 hit days, I don't know what I'm going to do. I might have a heart attack. I think I will wake up and I will be tearing. I will be crying of what I'm looking at. I also have silver stocks, mining stocks, and gold mining stocks. And those dumb things have been sitting there for a couple of years making hardly any money. And then Friday they explode, which was awesome. So, you know, I think we'll see FOMO for sure. I will say when we see silver hit 40 bucks, you're going to start seeing the crypto guys getting into it. At least the ones that understand that it's not just some shiny metal. If they really understood, they would buy silver, by the way. Anybody that has Bitcoin and crypto, you can't run any of that equipment and you can't mine any of it without silver. I don't know what they're thinking when they just go off of it. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay. Jeff Tooley, Tiger Thomas, thank you for being part of Club Grom for 6 months. That's awesome. Thank you. Every little penny helps, guys. I do have editors that help with some of this, and that costs money. And then, you know, there's just a lot of expenses to putting a YouTube channel together that you guys probably not aware of, and you probably think we all make a crazy amount of money. No, I could make a lot more money selling stuff on Amazon and flipping coins than I can from what we do at this channel. But that's not the point. Hopefully over time it'll make a lot of money and I can do this more full time. But the point is to give back to you guys. And my wife told me I can no longer talk to her about coins anymore. She said, I'm done, no more. All right, so she's giving me this sign that we're going to be done here in a second. But let me see if I've got any other thing just to hit real quick. I'm going to roll down here. Oh no, did Yankee jump in here? Oh, Yankee's in here. So I would love to see what Yankee thinks if he's still in here. Yankee, what do you think's going to happen? I know I got to listen to the wife, so I'm about to leave. But Yankee, before we go, what do you think's going to happen Sunday and Monday? Do you think we're going to see the plunge protection team come out and drive silver closer to 30? Or do you think they're going to give it a little respite and allow it to jump up a few more dollars? What are your thoughts? And anybody else that has thoughts, I'd like to see what you guys are thinking. But that'll be our last thing here. I don't have these are just sunglasses. I don't actually have my contacts. I couldn't see her very well over there. So she's like waving at me. Yep, plunge protection team. Yep. So every time you see these kind of things go on, until you don't see it, and until you hear the banks break, they're going to keep shorting it. That's my opinion. Could we see $40 silver? I think we could. But I don't think it's going to be overnight. But when you do see it, I think there could be FOMO. Be very careful with FOMOing too much into it, unless you see a dynamic change. If you see the dynamic change, like you see the banks are no longer shorting so much of it, or you're starting to hear that banks are having more issues, that's something to kind of watch out for. And then Azure Blues in the house, thank you for coming in for a few minutes. And we've got a few people thinking it's going up. So I don't know. We're going to find out. I'm going to go watch Sal's channel. He does a great job on Sunday nights telling us what's going on as soon as the markets go live. So I'm going to check that out. If you haven't done so, go take a look at the video that I just posted yesterday. That's pretty fun. I was at the Oceanside Pier and giving out gold backs, silver quarters, and $5 bills and asking people which one's worth more and having some fun with it, educating folks. Take a look at that. Hit the thumbs up, the bell icon, the subscribe, and then look for Monday. We will have a video out about metal detecting at the beach. And we've got a couple surprises in there that are pretty fun. And the next Tuesday, 1 o'clock Pacific, 4 o'clock Eastern, Andy Sheckman live. And we'll be talking about bricks as well as silver and where things are going. And we'll have more information. We'll be able to tell you guys, did silver start going up more or did it go down? So if it goes down, take those lemons and turn it into lemonade. And until next time, peace out and have a great evening, guys. Thank you for coming.